Randy, up 4-1, what were you thinking at that point?
Just try to chew the clock, get the game down. They scored the one goal that gave them some life, and we got it to a minute and a half, and you knew the goaltender was going to be coming, and we give up a goal that we thought we still had a chance with the goalie out, and they found a way to push one over the line, and it just seemed like we ran out of gas.
Randy, was this game officiated a little differently? And it's not necessarily to get you to talk about how the officials screwed you, but it just seemed like it favored Boston the more stuff that was let go.
I would reserve my comments towards officiating. Obviously, the playoffs are a different breed, and I don't and truly believe that every little thing should be called in the playoffs. But I think if there is things that are over the top or on the fine line of being over-aggressive, that's my belief. The chintzy little push on the hands or something like that, little hook on the hip. To me, it's playoffs are about competing and let the players decide. And that's really all I've got to comment on the officiating.
Randy, it was a shocking end to what seemed like a playoff run that was going in the right direction. Do you have any answers for the late collapse?
As I stated, I thought we ran out of gas. And we knew they were going to come with a push, and it just seemed that we stopped. They started to pinch their D-men down the wall, and then they started that early in the third, and we capitalized on it, but we couldn't seem to execute for the full 20 minutes of the third period. We scored, 2 or 3 goals off of rushes that we, exploited them pinching and had support underneath and got a 2-on-1, and I think the Kadri goal, and then we had another breakaway. Fratton missed on a breakaway, and we were executing and getting some things off it. And when you build a 4-1 lead, you want to check, and it didn't seem like we just, as I said, I thought we just ran out of gas as far as our group.
Randy, losing could be a learning experience, but how long does it take before you can assess what you've learned about this group that you've got?
Again, the assessment goes on a day-to-day basis, and when you get in situations like this, you see the character, you see the claw, the clawing and scratching and fighting for space on the ice, and there's some people